Hi, my name is Kara, and I just wanted to share with you a little bit about why I am choosing to lose weight, get fit, and basically change my lifestyle, and what has led up to this point. For me, it's not just so that I will look good in a swimsuit this summer or look good in my wedding dress on my wedding day or fit into those little teeny tiny pair of pants that I haven't worn since before I had children. Those are perks, but it's not the real reason why. I want to live a healthy life so that hopefully I can spend more time with those people that I love, like my family and my friends, than if I weren't healthy. And it's about showing my daughter how to love your body that God has given you and how to take care of it. And I just don't want her to go through the same things that I went through when I was younger with all the self-esteem issues and depression and all of that. And I just want her to be a confident, smart, caring individual. And I believe that starts with taking care of your own body and realizing that not everybody is going to be a size zero. So accept the body that God has given you, eat healthy, be active, and be as healthy as you can be. What has brought me to this point? Oh man, where do I begin? Um, Growing up, I was always known as the skinny one in the family and the athletic one, and I was smart. I basically had everything going for me. I could eat 2 pies and not gain a pound. But although I had everything going for me, I really struggled a lot with self-esteem, and I really wasn't a happy person. I pretended, and people thought I was, but I really wasn't. I would write in my journal about how much I hated my body, hated myself, thought I was stupid, um, and I also wrote thoughts about suicide, and I started cutting my wrists. And what brought me out of that was my youngest sister actually snooped in my diary, and to this day, I am so thankful that she did. She found what I had written about nobody missing me, nobody really loves me. I should just kill myself and they would be rid of me. And she comes up to me and she gives me a hug and she said, I would miss you. I love you. Please don't leave me. And that's what kept me around. And then I ended up getting pregnant at 18 with my high school boyfriend, who I had been dating for about 2 years. We got married, had the baby. I gained a lot of weight through the pregnancy, and that was something I really wasn't used to. So then my self-esteem just got even lower. I didn't really think seriously, anyways, about suicide again because of my daughter and because my sister had said that to me. But it was still kind of always in the back of my mind. And I struggled to lose the baby weight. This was a while ago. And my husband, my daughter's father, he was not helpful at all. He called me fat. He cheated on me multiple times. He told me he didn't even know how many times. We got in physical fights where I couldn't walk the next day. And there were other things too that I don't care to get into. But I was at a real low. I starved myself and exercised excessively, trying to lose that weight. I got down to 130 pounds at my lowest. I'm a 5'9", so that was stick thin. Not good. I didn't have any energy. I was falling whenever I tried to stand up. And my family, luckily my family and friends realized what was happening, and they got me out of it. Then I went the opposite direction. I started overeating, eating everything and everything and everything, and I started drinking a lot too. It was just not a really good time in my life. He was deployed for most of the marriage, but then when we got a divorce, when I decided I needed a divorce, for my health, for my sanity, for my safety, I started overeating, and then I wanted to lose weight, so I'd starve myself again, and then I'd gain it right back when I started eating, and my weight fluctuated so much for the next couple of years. But then I met my fiance now, and he was interested in me no matter what weight I was. And I finally felt loved and happy, but still wasn't quite there. I started doing the diet pills, and still, while we were together, and then we got engaged, and I thought, why am I doing this to myself? Yeah, I want to look good in this wedding dress, but if I keep doing what I have been doing, it's not going to work. I'm going to lose the weight right away now, and then I'll gain it all back by the wedding, and it's not going to be okay. So my dress isn't going to fit right if I do that. So then I started looking around and kind of evaluating myself, and I figured out, this isn't working because I don't love myself. So I started working kind of from the inside out. And what helped was finding T25. And I decided I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to stick with the meal plan. I'm going to do it. And I did. It was the first workout that I actually stuck with it and did it every single day that I was supposed to, and stuck with the meal plan. I drank Shakeology every day. And I was feeling great. After month 1, I'm like, hey, I can do this. My confidence started going up, and after month 2, beta round, it was even better. And then I ordered Gamma, and I got so excited, and I told everybody about it. And since then, my life has really changed, and I am confident, and I know who I am, and like I said, it's not about losing weight or looking good or being that size 0. Not anymore, anyways. It's about, now I get to I know I have energy to spend playing with my daughter. I can last the whole day at work without needing 10 cans of Mountain Dew or Coke or whatever it was. I love myself, and it's amazing. So I've come quite a long ways, and it hasn't been easy, to say the least. But whenever I find myself struggling, I still struggle, obviously, everybody does. I just think back to, why am I doing this again? Why do I want to get healthy? Do I really have to work out this morning? Anything like that, I just think back to my daughter. She's actually told me now, she's like, Mom, maybe we could do a workout as a family if it's an easy one and not hard like T25. And to me, that's just amazing. She sees it as fun, and it is fun, especially T25. But I didn't used to think that way. I used to think work, bleh, go away. And yeah, it's great to see how much my life has changed, my daughter's has changed, my fiance's. It's great. So find your why, and don't let anything get in the way of that. If you have a strong enough why, you will be successful.